In the bustling metropolis of San Francisco, nestled between a Starbucks and a vitamin shop, sits the most peculiar martial arts studio you'll ever encounter. Master Ming's House of Ancient Wisdom, though neither the master is particularly ancient, nor is there much wisdom to be found. As you can see, Master Ming is a praying mantis. Not just any praying mantis, but a 3-inch-tall insect convinced he's the reincarnation of a legendary kung fu master. With his self-proclaimed 1,000 years of wisdom and a tiny fake beard glued to his mandibles, Master Ming attempts to run a legitimate martial arts studio, much to the confusion of his human students. Our protagonist's journey into martial arts instruction began when he accidentally landed on a kung fu movie DVD case at a garage sale. After watching the reflection of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon in a puddle outside an electronics store window 17 times, he became absolutely sure of his calling. The studio's primary students include a 28-year-old tech support specialist, Mary Chen, initially thought this was an elaborate performance art piece. 3 months later, she's still not entirely sure it isn't, but she's already paid for a year's membership. David Lopez is a 45-year-old accountant who genuinely believes he's learning ancient secrets, despite Master Ming's instructions mainly consisting of waving his forelegs frantically and occasionally falling over. Jenny Wong, a 19-year-old college student, only stays because she's doing a fascinating anthropology thesis on interspecies power dynamics in urban educational settings, and because the chaos provides excellent content for her TikTok channel. The studio itself is a testament to Master Ming's unique perspective. All furniture is placed at ankle height, water fountains have been replaced with dewdrops, and the motivational posters feature magnified photos of grasshoppers with inspirational quotes like "hop into your potential" and "the path to enlightenment is 6 legs long." Master Ming himself speaks in what he believes to be a wise ancient dialect. Still, he is just rubbing his forelegs together in various rhythmic patterns. His human assistant, translator Tim, a well-meaning but thoroughly confused community college student, completely makes up the translations based on Master Ming's general body language and whatever fortune cookie he had at lunch that day. And so begins our tale of the world's first arthropod martial arts instructor, his bewildered students, and the very patient health and safety inspector who's sure this violates at least 15 different regulations. A typical day at Master Ming's House of Ancient Wisdom begins with what he calls morning meditation. It's 15 minutes of him molting on the meditation cushion while his students awkwardly pretend not to notice. Tim, the translator, enthusiastically interprets this as shedding the physical bonds of earthly attachment, though it's really just Tuesday. The day's first class usually focuses on breaking boards, or, in Master Ming's case, toothpicks. Unfortunately, his demonstration of ancient breaking techniques typically ends with him getting stuck to the toothpick due to his own sticky feet. Mary Chen has developed an impressive technique for unsticking her master without damaging his dignity or exoskeleton, a skill suspiciously absent from traditional martial arts curricula. During one memorable sparring session, Master Ming attempted to demonstrate a flying kick. The term flying proved unfortunately literal when an air conditioning vent activated, sending him spiraling across the room in an impromptu display of aerial combat. David Lopez, ever the optimist, spent the next week attempting to replicate what he called the Windswept Wisdom technique, resulting in 3 sprained ankles and 1 very confused physical therapist. The weapons training segment of Master Ming's curriculum presents its own unique challenges. His arsenal consists primarily of paperclips, which he's convinced are ancient swords, rubber bands he uses as nunchucks, and a single grain of rice, which he insists is a sacred projectile. Jenny's anthropology thesis now includes an entire chapter on adaptive tool use and delusional object perception in arthropod instructors. During graduation ceremonies, absolute chaos ensues. Master Ming attempts to tie new belt ranks around his students' waists by flying loops around them with ribbon streamers. This usually results in him getting tangled in someone's hair, leading to what Tim translates as the ancient tradition of emergency entanglement, performed with great care and no small amount of hair conditioner. The most significant challenge came during the annual health and safety inspection. Inspector Johnson spent 3 hours determining how to classify a martial arts studio run by an insect. The resulting paperwork created a new subsection in the municipal code titled Arthropodic Instructional Facilities, Guidelines and Exceptions. Master Ming interpreted the inspector's confused muttering as a sign of deep respect and awarded him an honorary green belt, a small dental floss. The studio's reputation in the neighborhood has led to some interesting situations. The local pest control service now gives the building a wide berth, having received a strongly worded letter from Tim explaining that their latest visit interrupted a sacred ancestral stance demonstration. Master Ming was stuck in a yoga mat. The nearby Starbucks baristas have learned to prepare Master Ming's special order. A single drop of green tea on a bottle cap, served with what they call meditative patience, but is actually just them trying not to laugh. Despite the daily disasters, cancelled insurance policies, and frequent needs to rescue their master from various sticky situations, sometimes literally, the studio maintains a surprisingly steady membership. Mary has developed unprecedented core strength from hours of maintaining awkward poses. At the same time, Master Ming takes 20 minutes to walk the length of her arm to correct her form. David's accountant brain has finally given up trying to make sense of anything, achieving a state of zen that Master Ming assures him was the goal. Jenny's TikTok following has exploded, though she's had to create a separate category for Martial Arts Mishaps Arthropod Edition. The classes continue, each day bringing new challenges in cross-species martial arts instruction. At the same time, Tim diligently maintains his translation duties, armed with optimism and a pocketbook of Asian proverbs he bought at an airport gift shop. The defining moment in Master Ming's career came during the annual Bay Area Martial Arts Championship. Nobody had actually intended to register him. Tim had simply left the application form on a desk, and Master Ming had walked across it, leaving what looked enough like a signature to be accepted. The judges spent the first hour of the competition debating whether an insect could legally compete in the Masters division. They finally concluded that nowhere in the rulebook did it specifically state that a martial arts master had to be human, an oversight that would definitely be addressed in next year's edition. Master Ming's performance began with him mistaking the judges' table for his designated competition area. This happy accident brought him closer to the judges than any competitor. What followed was 3 minutes of what observers would later describe as either the most profound or most preposterous martial arts demonstration ever witnessed. Just as Master Ming launched into his grand finale, the convention center's air conditioning unit chose that precise moment to spring a leak. What happened next would become a legend in the martial arts community. Master Ming, demonstrating lightning-fast reflexes, dodged each falling water droplet with impossibly precise movements. Unaware of the AC malfunction, the judges interpreted this as a masterful display of agility and awareness. To everyone's astonishment and Tim's sudden choking on his bubble tea, Master Ming was awarded first place. The trophy, standing 3 feet tall, now serves as the studio's proudest achievement and its most prominent structural support beam, considering Master Ming is about 1,000th its size. The moral of this tale? Sometimes the most incredible wisdom comes from those who have absolutely no idea what they're doing. Master Ming's studio thrives, teaching its unique blend of accidental enlightenment and improvisational martial arts. Mary finally finished her year's membership, but signed up for another. David's accountant brain has achieved previously unknown Zen levels. Jenny's anthropology thesis won a national award for Most Creative Field Research. As for Master Ming himself, he remains blissfully unaware that his greatest triumph was a bug dodging a leaky AC unit. Then again, isn't that what martial arts is all about? The art of turning everyday survival into something magnificent. No? Well, don't tell him that.